What's good YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul and welcome to another video. Today, Slate Digital has put me up to a task, up to a challenge, and that is to put together something or make a beat using Slate Digital's All Access Pass. So if you're not familiar with what Slate Digital All Access Pass is, it's essentially an all-you-can-eat buffet of plugins. You pay one monthly fee and you get access to a whole bunch of plugins. As Slate Digital adds new plugins to the All Access Pass, you will have access to those. You don't have to use them, but you'll have them. So it's essentially a buffet, but for plugins. I'm going to go through it quickly, what comes with the All Access Pass. You can go ahead and take a look for yourself. I'll place a link in the description box below this video. But you get a bunch of plugins that are modeled after analog outboard gear, popular ones, famous ones. You get ANA2, which is new to the All Access Pass family. Incredible synth. I've been using it for the past year. One of my favorite go-tos. Now it's included with the All Access Pass. Also comes with a bunch of presets that the Slate Digital team put together. You get a bunch of cabinets and amps that you can use as effects in your DAW. You have Kilohertz bundle, and this is a bundle that I really enjoy personally. They're just a bunch of little plugins. They do a very specific task, each one of them, but they're really easy to use. They're really simple, and they're good on your CPU as well. So I personally like to use them, and now it's included in the All Access Pass as well. With the All Access Pass, you also get access to the Slate Academy, which is a bunch of tutorials from people in the industry like Just Blaze, CLA, or Seven. So if you want to know about hip hop production, rock, or EDM, you can watch those. Or of course, you can watch me on I'm a Music Mogul. And the price of the All Access Pass is actually really aggressive, $14.99 per month, and you get everything that the All Access Pass has to offer, hence the All Access name. $149.99 per year if you want to pay upfront, or $24.99 if you just want to go on a month-to-month basis. Test it out, test the waters, see what you get. But really good pricing for really good plugins. But with that said, let's go back to Logic and put together a beat. Today I'm sort of like on this chill vibe, so I think we're going to make like this really nice chill vibe type of beat. So the first thing that we're going to do is bring in the latest plugin to the All Access Pass family, and that is ANA2. And we're going to only be focusing on the presets that comes with Slate Digital. And here it is right here. So let's go ahead and find a sound that we can work with here. So also included is some 808s. All right, so I'm going to go and just sort this by category here. All right, that sort of has a chill sound to it, so let's go ahead and use that. I'm going to go ahead and change my tempo to one that we like to work with here, 141 beats per minute. And let's go ahead and actually bring in some of the CMD presets here that comes bundled with Slate Digital's pack. CMD stands for Chord Memory Device, and it's essentially a chord trigger for ANA2 built right in. So I'm going to go over to, let's find like something that sounds like chill. So here's Beach, that sounds chill. Let's go ahead and use that. I'm going to turn it on, and you can see what chords are happening here. So I'm just triggering one note on my keyboard. And it's playing a chord out. Let's go ahead to our piano roll and just draw in some notes here and see what we can come up with. Work our way down. Let's put that there. Just take that out. back up. Now this one note is triggering a chord in ANA2. Go down to that. As you can see, the chord right there. All right, so we got that chill vibe going on here. Let's go ahead and close that out. All right, next let's go ahead and bring in some Kiloheart plugins and just mold this sound a little bit. You're gonna probably fall in love with these Kiloheart plugins. They're really cute and easy to use. It's going off my screen here, but I'm gonna bring in a filter plugin here. I'm just gonna cut out a little bit of the highs. Let's go ahead and soften up this sound, and I'm gonna go to Kilohearts, and let's use the chorus. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit so it's not 100% mixed in. It's getting nice and soft there. Next, let's go ahead and bring in I'm going to make this sound a little bit wider, and there is a plugin called Haas, which is the Haas effect, and it makes your sound wider by just doing a little bit of a delay on one channel. So now it's a wider sound. Let's just use that right there. All right, next let's go ahead and bring in a EQ here. Comes out with the All Access Pass. And it is this guy right over here. And I'm just going to filter out some of the lows here. Just like that, taking out some of the bass. All right, next let's go ahead and bring in some reverb here. We'll use Kilohearts reverb. Where is it here? Right there. I'm just gonna use the default settings that'll load up there. And that's our sound right there. So if you want to just bypass all these, take a listen to what we did. We just took that sound, it was a little bit harsh, and we made it softer and more chill vibey. All right, next let's go ahead and create a new softer instrument track. And let's layer up the sound. Let's go back to ANA2. All right, let's add in like a bell sound. Let's go over here. We'll go back to our bank, SlateDigital. Let's go by category. And let's see here. Let's try and find a sound that we like. Polysynths usually will work for a bell sound. All right, that's a good sound right there. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. Probably just 2 hits here. Since this is a D minor, let's go ahead and start with the D there. And we'll go down. All right, that sounds good like that. Let's go ahead and create let's just duplicate this. Put in another instance of ANA2. Let's find another sound here to kind of give us a little bit of a melody pattern. All right, so let's go ahead and open up a sound here, try and find something else. Go back to bank. Let's go back to poly. Ooh, that's a nice sound. All right, let's go ahead and use that sound right over there. We'll do sort of, I'm thinking like an ear candy type thing. we'll just copy that over, put that over here. It's sort of like an ear candy, but let me just push this back here if this sounds better. Gives it more of like a bounce. All right, let's go ahead and bring in an EQ here. Let's use the same one we used before. And then we're just going to cut out some of the highs here. Add in some resonance. All right, that sounds good. Next, let's go ahead and bring in, I want to make this like a little bit more in your face. Let's see what kilohertz can give us here. Let's bring in the formant filter. It sounds like we can like focus in on like a vowel here. All right, I think I like that. Let's go ahead and create a another instance of this setting over here, and let's go ahead and bring up ANA2. And I want kind of like a harsher sound or synth here, just to kind of switch it up, the softness. SlateDigital presets. Let's go to see the chord category. I saw that here when we're scrolling through. All right, let's use that sound right over there. Let's go ahead and draw in. Let's take out our EQ over here. Let's take this out as well. We'll bring in our own set of plugins to mold this sound. All right, let's make this sound a little bit fatter, and we're going to bring in, where is it here? Faturator. A little bit early. All right, next let's go ahead and make this a little bit wider as well. Bring back that Haas effect. Let's add in some reverb here. Let's bring in the same plugin reverb. Maybe I'll just raise this up a little bit. I'm going to bring in a transient shaper here just to kind of control the sound a little bit. So I'm going to bring that in here. I'm going to pull up the pump value so we soften up like the mid-range part. And pull down the sustain. Pull up the speed. So we just control that a little bit so it's not so sharp. Maybe we'll soften this up as well. We'll bring in the chorus snap in. But not so wet. All right, so I think that's enough for like the pattern or melody base, the bass to the song. Let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. And let's go ahead and bring in some drums. Bring in Logic's EXS24 sampler instrument. And I'll bring in this drum kit that I have here, the IM Essentials. Pull this up here. And let's start off with a clap. Put it on the 3s. Nothing too fancy. All right, let's go ahead and duplicate this track and let's draw in some hats. Let's start off with 8-note hats. Let's duplicate that. And let's do like a quick stutter over here. All right, next let's go ahead and draw in a kick. Let's just use that right there. All right, let's go ahead and draw in an open hat. Let's find that open hat. All right, let's go ahead and draw in another pattern. Let's draw in a snare. Make this a little louder. All right, let's go ahead and bring in a bongo hit just to kind of round out this loop. So like a quick hit over here. All right, next let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. There are 808s that are included with ANA2. So let's go ahead and use some of those 808s or find one that works. Let's go to Bank, ANA2, Slate Digital Presets, go to Category, and let's go ahead and find an 808. That's kind of cool. That's a nice one too. Let's maybe use that one. And let's go ahead and draw in a pattern here. So it's a D minor. We're going to start with a D. We could use another 808. Let's go back here and let's have this one. microphone sounds. Just gonna stretch that out. Let's just use this clean but big one. All right, lastly, let's go ahead and create another sound right here. I'm going to duplicate this filtered one here. I'm thinking we could use like a filtered sound, one more in here. Let's go ahead and open up ANA2. And let's bring in like a pad here. Go to bank, SlateDigital, category. Let's go to pad. That's a nice sound over there. There's like a nice analog vibey sounding one. Let's go ahead and use that one. And it's not going to be anything too crazy. It's just going to be like a hit at the top here, just to kind of give us some flow. Maybe a little bit higher. And we'll follow the same pattern over there. That's a little long. All right, so there's our beat right there. All right, so right there is just a quick beat we put together using the All Access Pass and the new stuff that's actually included in the All Access Pass, ANA2, and a bunch of the kilohertz snap-in plugins. So if you are looking for more information on the All Access Pass, I'll place a link in the description box below this video. If you do have a question on this or just want to chat, let's go and talk in the comment section below. And if you're new to I'm a Music Mogul or you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later, guys. Peace.